in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Colorado State Rams and the Washington State Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Well, guys, checking in with Coach Moore pregame. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock, really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Coming out with it, it's Coleman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Rams offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot here with second and short. Run inside. It's Coleman. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Washington State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential. Shoot, quick toss to the right. Pulled down for the tackle.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Clemens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking for the completion. This time it's complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On the move. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Right back to the well. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They bring him down, but once again, this offense moves the chains on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Washington State has it all working right now. Using his legs, it's Voorhees. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Unloads quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Quick completion on the out route. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll go back to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A quick pass to the left.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Got it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
That was a 3rd down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on 3rd down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fareed. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Defense showing blitz here. Takes the easy completion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Sometimes when you play man coverage on the back, man, sometimes your eyes get lost and you start looking at the quarterback. He didn't lose vision on his man. He saw him break. He broke with him, broke on the football, and did a great job getting.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Rams! A great catch and run for 6.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. There he goes. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Voorhees. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty...
Maybe a crease. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yards. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
The give to the lone running back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got enough for the first. Brings into the open. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Washington State lines up quickly. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Washington State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Rams will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Handoff to the lone back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be calling a hot route. The give to the tailback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. A give to Brown. Nice move to keep running. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Defense looks as if it's coming. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Rams decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the punt, and that is a major league. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose.
What a break. I tell you what, the returner caught a huge break. That football getting on the deck with all that speed on the field, but he was able to go recover it.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beverly. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Did the work himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Washington State going quickly. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They're looking to throw on second and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. It's caught. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He'll try to take it back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He lofts one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Rams will kick it away to crank up the second half. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. 3rd and short now from their own 48. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw.
Makes a grab and room to run. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The give. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Works his way forward, has enough for the 1st down. Ball spotted at the 32.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Running inside, it's Hawkins. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pay holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball.
There's some room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Now on the move. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Mosley. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, here's Brown. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
On 1st down, it's Brown again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This game is a virtual lock, and with that in mind, let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket here in Week 11. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Got a man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Fareed. There's a crease. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The Rams go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it good.
Wants to throw on 3rd. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go in.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over. Big lead in hand and an opportunity. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Taking it the other way. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive linemen? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's a great idea, man. Keep finding the big fella. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's been really the bright spot for this offense, Jesse. I would continue to find ways. If I'm going to get back in it, I think it's got to go through him.
I think you're right, David. And as a defense, you've got to know now, this is the guy they're looking for. He's hurt us often. We play man, we play zone. Linebackers, your safeties, who's ever covering him, we've got to find a way now to get him bracketed so they stop throwing his way.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Washington State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to...
Turning it on! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Check. Ready, go!
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He might want another play. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on first down. Buys a little time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Rams are in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that...
And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Handoff to the lone back. Makes it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They're going to ride this running back. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Washington State. And the punishment has been extended. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football.
There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. He goes right back to the air, buying some time. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game. And that's a welcome sight for this offense. And this offense would have taken a lot more of that today. It's been a rough day. Let's call a spade a spade. They haven't played like we've seen them play in the past. And this offense needs to find the run game, needs to find a little bit more balance, create some explosive plays on the ground, because today,
finding some room. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.